Hey, it's Vinyl Video 2. This is Vinyl Rich here. I'm going to start where I left off on my last video. Since I've been watching vinyl community videos on YouTube, like I said before, I bought some albums at Amazon, didn't have much luck. Started buying some on eBay, had better luck there. Apparently most of the sellers there know to pack the records with the record outside of the sleeve, and I haven't had any problems at all. So I did that for a while, and then there's this record store that's just down the street from me. I drive by it on my way home from work. I get off work at 6:30 in the morning, so it's not open when I'm driving by, but I knew it was there. One day I had to stay over, or I volunteered to stay over, and I'm driving by at 10:30 and I'm approaching the intersection. I go, you know what? I'm going to go in there. It's on Whittier Boulevard, on the corner of Whittier and Garfield, right there where East LA and Montebello meet. And it's called the Record Jungle. It's all used records in there. They got a lot of $1 stuff that I have no interest in. I looked through it. Some of them are in pretty good shape, but a lot of garbage, a lot of stuff that's not even playable. And I mean, if it's not in excellent shape, I don't really want it. I already have a lot of records and limited room for storage, so everybody's been there. We all know that. Well, the first one I went there and I was surprised. I got some good stuff, and that's what I'm going to show right now. Plus some other stuff I got on eBay. First one I'm going to show is a Dennis Coffee, is it? Yeah, Dennis Coffee, Instant Coffee. This guy had a hit in the 70s. I think it's called Scorpio. And it's not on this record. This is the label. It's not on this record, but I think most people have heard it. At least people my age have probably heard it. What's that? There it is. That's Dennis on Soul Train, playing on my iPhone. And yeah, that's what the album sounds like. It's kind of a funky album. I like it. It's pretty cool. Next one I'm going to show is my first CTI record. I didn't have anything on CTI. I remember these records when I was in high school in the 70s. And this one's the Freddie Hubbard, Red Clay. This record's really good. There's the back cover, really clean. These are glossy. They look brand new, man. There's some red clay for you. Really good playing on this. Good players. Freddie, you got Joe Henderson, who I always liked. Herbie Hancock, Ron Carter, and Lenny White. I mean, that's a good lineup. Really good jazz album. I got one more there from the CTI record label. It's Joe Farrell, Penny Arcade. There's the back. The front and the back are pretty much the same. And there's Joe kicking back, looking cool. This one is more in the vein of that first one I showed, the Dennis Coffee. It's kind of like a funky sound. I mean, it's good. It's got Herbie Hancock on there. The other guys I don't really recognize. Some of the songs have even a Latin Congo, like a feel to it. And it's got a cover of Too High, Stevie Wonder's Too High, and they pretty much, it sounds like, their version of it is pretty similar to Stevie Wonder, so you kind of know what it sounds like. It's pretty good. Then I got a couple of Genesis records. Wind and Wuthering. I've never heard this. I never heard this album. It's okay. I'm not a big Genesis fan, but the record's in really good shape. It comes with the original sleeve with the words, lyrics on it, and I don't know if it's original or not. It's on the Atco label, and it's pretty good album. The next one, I had heard this one before. It's a Genesis, Selling England by the Pound. It's also in really good shape. It has a little bit of ring wear on the top, but not much. Nothing to get excited about. And there's the back. And It also, this one has lyric sheet, and it's on this label here. It's the Fabulous Charisma label. Pretty cool label cover with some, I don't know, looks like the Mad Hatter. Yeah, it's the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland. There's the White Rabbit right there to his left. And yeah, I like that album. It's good. I really like that album. The next one is a band that I saw in concert back in the early 70s. Redbone, Message from a Drum. Really, it's in good shape. The back has ring wear. The record's in really good shape, though. Here's a picture of the band. Really good. I like this. I like this band. I remember we used to say they sounded like their guitars, the strings were made out of rubber bands because they have this down 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 kind of sound to them. Next one I was really happy to see there. I paid a little more for this one than I did the others. The others were not that expensive. This is Otis Reading's Love Man. Really good. I mean, this is in good shape. Really good shape. Really cool picture of him performing live. I had no vinyl of Otis Reading. I have a CD box set of his with like 4 CDs in it. This is on the Adco label also. And a really good album. It's got a couple of songs that I'm not really great. I mean, they're not great, but overall it's a good album. Next one was a blind buy, band called Traders. To be honest, I still haven't even played this. The only reason I bought it is because it was recorded by Steve Albini, who was the founder and guitar player and singer of Big Black, another one of my favorite 80s bands. They're awesome. Side 1, the label, custom label. It's pretty cool. I'll give it a spin for sure. I'm sure I'll like it. Most of his stuff I like. Stuff he produces. Next one is a test pressing of a band, Thrill Kill Colt, and the song is Portrait of the, I don't know, can't even read it. Can't even, it's just a plain white label. This side is plain. It's okay. I've heard better Thrill Kill Colt. This is the last one I bought at the Record Jungle, and I was really happy to see this. I had always wished I had bought this album when it first came out, and it's Shan, Lennon, Into the Sun. The back cover is the same picture in blue. I like this album. I mean, his singing's not the strongest in the world, but it's got members of Cibo Matto in it. Really good album. I was really pleased to see that. Now some more eBay buys. This one is the Immortal Otis Reading. Another Otis Reading album. It's good. I like this album a lot. Great shape, and it's on the Atco label. You can see right there. Making a left turn completely. I got this one. It's the first G.G. Allin. Always Was, Is, and Always Shall Be by G.G. Allin. This is when he looks a little pissed there, but I mean, he looks like a normal human being there, kind of. And I don't know. Orange Recordings Limited. That's the label. I believe this is a repress. I don't believe it's the first press at all. But he actually sings on this record, not like his later day stuff. This is a unopened. I haven't opened this one yet. It's the Cramps Blues Fix. This is a 2014 release. It's actually a reissue of a this was never issued on vinyl in 1992 when it came out. It was a CD only. So yeah, I thought I'd get that. This next one was a real big surprise. It's some guy HOH who I'm not familiar with, but with Current 93, Crowley, Mass. And I mean, I was really happy with it. And then he didn't say it on his on the eBay, but it's actually signed by Tibet and the other guy. And it looks like a legit signature. And this is really good. I like Current 93. I have 3 of their albums, and that's a welcome addition. The next one is a band. If I had to pick my 5 favorite bands from the 60s, you got the Beatles, you got the Rolling Stones, and the next 3, you know, who fits in there? The Byrds, for sure, for me. The next 2 spots, this band would be one of them. Probably Jimi Hendrix Experience would be the other. This is I picked up their last 2 albums. People don't like them as much as they're not as good as their classic 60s records, but they are good, I think. And this one is a Jefferson Airplanes Bark. It came packaged in a, let's get it here. I'll show the packaging on this one. It's a paper bag, and it's got pictures of the band and the songs, credits, and what's inside the bag? Well, it's a fish, you know, a wrapped up fish. Take home and cook, I guess. That's the album. It's got an insert with all the lyrics and what you can do with this bag on this side. Let's see. What you can do with the bag. And the record's on Grunt. Whoa! Woohoo! The record's actually on Grunt. These are the records that they made with Papa John Creech. I remember I saw them at the Hollywood Bowl. That's the only time I ever saw them, and it was around this era. In fact, it was about the same time that one album came out with the flying toasters on the cover. This one here is their last album, I believe. It's called Long John Silver. It's a promo. Has a sticker on there. I could do without that, but whatever, you know. This is the back. Now the packaging on this one's pretty cool too. You know, it opens. It's like it's a cigar box, and you open it up, and you can, I don't know. It's like, you know, it's like a cigar box, and the actual sleeve looks like cigars on this side. It's the cigars with the lyrics, and here's the actual record, also on Grunt Records. But underneath the cigars, it's right here. It's got their stash. So, you know, those cigars aren't made out of tobacco, kids. Yeah, it's a pretty good album. Papa John Creech is pretty good on that. Man, I got my 2 last ones are. I really like this band. In fact, this band here, they sound a lot like the Jefferson Airplane. And it's The Great Conspiracy, The Peanut Butter Conspiracy. And this is the back cover. It's on Columbia 2i. It's a good record. I like this. I would consider it a classic. The next record, I guess most people wouldn't consider it a grail. I consider it a grail for me. It fills a hole. It has a song on there that I loved when I was in 6th grade. It's a Sir Douglas Quintet, Mendocino. It's in its original wrap. You can see the price on there. Apex One Special, 3 for $1. You know, like I was saying, those 33-cent albums back in the day. This is the back cover. The Sir Douglas Quintet, they were a good band. It's original. This is original press. Smash Records. Mendocino was their hit. It also has their other hit on here, She's About a Mover, which actually was came out a couple of years prior to this one, but I guess they threw it on this album for good measure. And this is a really good. In fact, a couple of the members, they joined with Freddie Fender and Paco Rodriguez, was it? Formed Texas Tornadoes. That's it. Well, that's it. I tried to make it a little shorter. It is shorter, and that's good. I'm going to make another video maybe in a couple of days. It's a guy, I bought some stuff from Craigslist. The guy said dollar albums. And I went there, and I was kind of leery, but I went, and really, he had a lot of records. I ended up buying 43 records there. Anyways, that'll be my next video. And that's it. Thanks a lot. Take care, guys and gals.